fighting for freedom over land and air. G.I. Joe, a real American podcast. G.I. Joe is there.
Nice.
Holy shit, dude. I didn't know if that was going to be a good idea because, like, you know, hey everybody out there, welcome to Yo Joe, a Real American Podcast episode, Battle on the Roof of the World. Kevin Porter, Dallas Baldwin. I thought I was going to cough my ass off, dude, because I took one hit and you were like, dude, you should open the fucking show like that. And I was like, what better way to do it, Dallas? G.I. Joe, we're back. What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
It's pretty fucking good, dude. I mean, we just watched Battle on the Roof of the World. What a fucking episode. What a cliffhanger.
Yeah, the last cliffhanger was solved almost immediately.
Seriously, because, like, dude, I was concerned last week. I was like, dude, what's going to happen to Gung Ho and fucking, you know, Shipwreck? And, like, here we are, dude. And it's like 10 seconds. Boom.
10
solved.
seconds. Lady J tosses a javelin that has a special net on it and digs into the side of the canyon and shoots another net all the way across and catches them.
I mean, that's Joe technology right
They're
there.
barely
baby.
50 feet down.
That's Joe technology right there.
It's like I didn't ever have a chance to ask the armorer when I was in the army, where do y'all keep the throwing javelins?
You should have.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Hey,
I'm surprised you did it.
He looked at me quizzically and he handed me this rocket launcher and I was like, "What's that?" And he's like, "It's a javelin." No, that's not exactly what I meant.
Okay, so have you seen episode 9, season 1, Battle on the Roof of the World? Okay, so Lady Jane pulls out. He's just like, let me stop you there, soldier.
Lady J's a ranger, right? And she's a. There are no female rangers. No, I've seen the episode.
No, it actually happened in 1983, and it's documented on G.I. Joe. He's like, that's not a real thing. No, you can't tell me that. This is my real reality, and G.I. Joe is a very real
This
thing.
is like the reason I joined the fucking army.
So you're telling me I joined the army on a complete lie? This shit doesn't exist?
When I get to ride around the hovercraft, you're not in the Marines, so you're not going to do that. Oh.
I'd like to transfer, please. Can I join the Marines?
I wonder if you could. I don't think
Can you transfer?
I don't know. I don't know of anyone who's ever done it. I know people who've joined different branches after they got out.
Yeah, that makes sense because your contract's up. Well, it's because you're signing a contract, right? So it's like your contract.
The contract's to serve for the Department of Defense, the U.S. military, but you'd think they could do it, but I don't know of anyone that ever has.
You just get a stick up your ass one day. You're like, man, I wonder what the Navy's like. Shipwreck was a cool dude. I'm going to start drinking whiskey on the job.
Shipwreck can perform things. Like most sailors, he's a functioning alcoholic.
Very functioning, dude.
Wild Bill's favorite drinking partner.
Yeah, I missed Wild Bill on this episode, dude. No Wild Bill. What the fuck?
There was some Wild Bill.
Was
was
there?
There
I
was
didn't
a
catch
little
him.
bit of Wild Bill.
Was there? Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, maybe I need a full, like, fucking wraparound with fucking Wild Bill, dude. Wild Bill's greatest moments. Come on, Hasbro. Put it out on your YouTube page.
Falling out of the cockpit of the Dragonfly and a bunch of cans clanking to the ground.
I
Never gonna be another helicopter flight.
Yeah. And hopefully nobody out there has a gag reflex. Like, every time you guys do that, I puke on myself. What the fuck? I know, dude. I was like, yeah, no, dude. Fucking Wild Bill is fucking wild as shit. But like you said, dude, Shipwreck's definitely a functioning alcoholic.
Yeah.
Definitely, this guy fucking gets up every day, fucking hungover as shit, does his job, and then proceeds to get fucking lit once he's off.
They met the dude hanging out in a fucking bar.
True. I mean, these are true facts here, people.
And Polly always says, Shipwreck's a drunken sailor. That bird had to learn that somewhere.
Oh, yeah, dude. He's like, stop telling him my dirty secret.
Blasted bird.
You blasted bird. Lady Jane's just like, ooh, I smell fucking vodka. What's up?
You smell like whiskey and shame. That's the scent of a real man, Lady J.
You damn right I do. The scent of a real man.
Some people call it musk.
That's what a true male musk is. Fucking shame and fucking whiskey.
Shame and hard alcohol. Who needs SSRIs? I drink to forget.
And I'm really good at it. I do a damn good job. No, dude, that shit's fucking funny. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop into this episode, dude. Like we established already, Lady Jane throws down that fucking shipwreck and Gung Ho gets saved. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yep. It was one of the... the titles always show her throwing the javelin and everything, but this was the first episode that really showed her doing it. Is that she's got this Olympian javelin toss ability, and she uses these as her primary weapon. But they're like a jack of all trades. She can use them to do just about everything. So, yeah, she tosses that thing into the rock wall and uses her deployable net to save Shipwreck and Gung Ho.
Quick thinking, dude.
And then
quick thinking.
They're like, oh, no, well, that stopped the fall, but how are we going to get him back up? Fortunately, Shipwreck had an idea. He grabs his...
He's going to anchor down, dude.
Yeah, his belt hook, anchor thingy. The figures always came with one. I don't know.
I have one.
Yeah, it's a hook or something.
Yeah, it is a hook.
It's like a nautical hook.
It doesn't, yeah, because he's got the rope right here. I don't have the hook on the action figure right now, but like, he just hooks it up, bop.
Yeah, he throws that into a wall and pulls on the rope, and Gung Ho's like, what are you doing? Watch this. And he lets it go, and it slingshots him back up completely onto the ledge where they grab on and pull themselves up. I don't know how he got just the perfect torque, because it looked like there was a bit of a weight difference between him and Gung Ho. But
Gung Ho's a little chubby, dude. Come on, you know. He's the Marine, right?
Yeah, he's the Marine.
Yeah, dude. He's got a little chunky there for a little bit, dude.
Yeah, you gotta put a little extra torque on it, too.
Got a little extra torque to bring my blow in.
Bring me up to the top. Well, don't worry, Mr. Lafitte. Marine stands for my ass rides in Navy equipment.
He's like, what the? And they just fly up into the air, dude.
Fighting the whole way.
Just fucking, Bob, what'd you say? Shipwreck's got a black eye by the time he climbs up. He's like, what'd you do there? Fucking Marine. He just kills him, dude. He's like, you murdered Gung Ho, Shipwreck. You murdered Gung Ho. No. Well, he had it coming to him, but he gave me that black eye.
Picks up where it left off with Spirit Iron Knife and Storm Shadow, following the part that they went to recover of the Weather Dominator that had fallen down into this tidal cave. And when they get down there, they realize they start out fighting, but then Spirit calls a truce, saying there's not enough oxygen in here for us to exert ourselves like this. We should dwell on this problem together, which Storm Shadow, fortunately, being probably the most level-headed and intelligent member of Cobra, no wonder he switches sides.
It's fucking spoiler.
But I don't think he ever does in the cartoon.
No, it's fine. You're like, I lied. I'm just making my own G.I. Joe lore up.
In the comics, he does.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
There was a really good reason why he was with Cobra in the first place, but that was a part of all that whole Cobra Commander's dead brothers, Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow Web. And it also involved Zartan and Firefly.
Sounds pretty badass, dude.
That was the whole origin story for most of those characters.
Yeah. I read the first comic, and I haven't picked it up since, so I need to definitely continue on that shit, dude.
Larry Hama was an excellent writer.
Yeah.
He wrote all the file cards and the backgrounds for most of these characters.
Yeah.
And the comic series is the peak G.I. Joe storyline right there.
Sure. I mean, the cartoons are a little watered down.
Yeah.
Little watered down. The comics are always a lot better, dude. It's even like we talked about on the Transformers comics, they're a lot more darker.
Yeah, they could get away with a lot more. They could
Yeah.
show them, they didn't have to use lasers. They could use bullets, and people actually died.
Yeah. Like, oh shit, comic fans aren't pussies, dude.
Well, it's, the parents had to watch the TV show that little Johnny was watching. But
That's the part about Reagan's America I don't like, dude. I just want to see murder on TV. Thank God we live in 2026, dude. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah. Now the cartoons that kids watch don't even have conflict between people.
Like, hi.
Hi, I want to watch Paw Patrol.
Remember
I was
when everything
watching
went
TV
down and they tried canceling Paw Patrol?
What?
You don't remember that, dude?
I don't think I
Because like when all
that
the George Floyd shit went down, fucking, they tried canceling Paw Patrol because they're cops. It didn't really work, but they tried.
Paw Patrol finally has its first adversary. Racism.
Hey guys, it's me,
Shows a
puppy dog McMuffin, whatever.
Healing up.
Let's go solve some crimes today. You see these black people over here? Oh my god, they're doing some criminal shit. Let's go stop them. It's all kids show and shit. Dude, it's fucked up.
We got a 1047 being black in public. Look like the Rodney King beating, but it's a bunch of dogs.
A bunch of cartoon dogs, dude. What the fuck?
Now remember, kids, sometimes you can get away with things if you turn your body cam off.
Like, oopsies.
And remember, if you can talk, you can breathe.
You can talk, you can breathe. Holy shit, dude. Fucking, yeah, dude. That shit is so intense, dude. This shit's so intense, dude. We're so canceled now, Dallas.
Yeah.
We can't talk about that. We brought up subjects we're not allowed to talk about. We did.
We can bring up here. One of the GI Joes is a cop, and I'm not talking about like Law and Order and Mutton Junkyard, who are MPs. One of the cops is a Detroit SWAT officer.
Oh, dude, I wonder if he knows RoboCop then.
Probably.
Probably, dude. He's like, dude, I've hung out with RoboCop so many fucking times. RoboCop just comes in, does a guest spot on G.I. Joe. Fucking just like grabs Cobra
And now you know. And knowing is half the battle. RoboCop.
And G.I. Joe fucking rock every Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Nah, dude,
But Storm Shadow and Spirit decide that they're going to sit down and meditate on their problem. Then it goes back up top to the battle on the coral reef around the island of no return. And,
the island of no return.
and Cutter, for a Coast Guardsman, he's handling those dual machine guns pretty well. He's laying down a pretty thick wall of fire.
Every time you see Cutter, dude, he's always blasting people, dude.
Yeah, I'm not used to Coast Guardsmen being so sturdy. No hate towards the Coast Guard, but you know, you guys aren't part of the Department of Defense.
Well, shit, dude. How do you join the Coast Guard then?
I think
Sign up in the mail.
I think it's like a mail-in thing.
Is it a mail-in thing?
I'm talking shit, of course.
It's like actually you gotta make smoke signals and you gotta be like, hey, Coast Guard over here. And they're like, whatever, dude. Cutter's cool. I mean, I like Cutter.
He always has that Boston Red Sox hat on.
Yeah, well, fuck Boston, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta change my opinion now, dude. Fucking Red Sox, dude. Come on. The fucking Red Sox, dude. Oh, man, the Boston Celtics won a championship in fucking I don't even remember. They've actually won recent championships. They won one like 3 or 4 years ago.
Does Boston ever win?
Yeah, they actually do win a lot. I mean, that's the Patriots, dude. Good Patriots. That's a dynasty right there, ladies and gentlemen. So, but we're not here to talk about football. We're here to talk about G.I. Joe.
And Cutter's poor taste in hats.
Poor taste, indeed.
You'd think him being a sailor, he'd wear a mariner's hat.
Yeah, you think so? I mean, I guess
Mariners
if you're
were
on the
around by that
Atlantic,
point.
I mean, I guess if you're on the East Coast,
The Mariners were around by that point.
they were. They were in 1976 team. You were celebrating 50 years as a franchise, dude. Now, fucking win, you stupid sons of bitches.
Yeah, please. One World Series. Fucking please.
We were 1 game away, Dallas. We were 1 game away from going to the World
remember
Series,
that.
dude. Think about it, dude. The Mariners would have gone to the World Series, and then the Seahawks won the Super Bowl like fucking 4 months later or whatever. Like, dude, come on, dude. That's like back-to-back. Even with the season that we had, like, it was a back-to-back seasons, like, football, baseball, where it was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Or the Mariners always start off like dog shit through the first couple months, and typically in the summer, it's usually when they've been peaking, but we'll see what happens this year. I mean, they're staying up there. I mean, they're not, like, losing a shit ton of games.
Cross fingers.
I am, dude. I would.
But
Everybody out there is like, my ear! Why'd it hit the table? Microphone, dick!
But Cutter's laying down a thick wall of fire, and Doc is judging trajectory and seismic activity, which is unusual for a medical doctor, but Doc's a fucking genius, which we've already established.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So Doc's, holding down the science end of things, and he's discovering that this island's getting kind of unstable. It might pop off pretty soon, which is, convenient timing, but...
Hey, you gotta keep the plot moving, dude. Keep it going down the road, Dallas.
The Baroness realizes this stalemate's going nowhere as they're just trading shots across this reef. She loads up a bunch of smoke grenades to obscure the Joe's exact vision of where they're going. And she runs off where a couple rattlers land. And she hops in the pilot's seat and does what she does best, which she's a dedicated fighter pilot. It's never really discussed what country of origin she comes from. Mm-hmm. Her accent seems to suggest something like Romania, maybe Georgia.
Yeah. maybe. Well, I'll stick with Romania. Romania is a fucking, sexy country to say. Be like, oh yeah, Baroness, she's from Romania. It's like, oh, shit.
Romania is a spooky ass
Half
country.
chub right there, bro.
But she's kind of a spooky ass lady, so.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Spooky ass country, dude.
But the women there, they definitely stay in shape. I guess running from wolves will do that to you.
Yeah, dude. When Dracula's right around the fucking corner, dude, what are you gonna do? Run.
I can tell you some stories about Transylvania.
I love Transylvania, dude. I love Dracula. Werewolves, Dracula, love all that shit.
But
I don't know. Fuck Lon Chaney, dude. Fucking the werewolf back in the day, dude. The Wolfman. I don't know. Everybody always talks like, "Oh, it's such a great movie." I was like, "Fuck Lon Chaney, dude. Whatever, dude. Fucking old
I
motherfucker."
was Lon Chaney's lover. Then go back and love him.
I forgot, what was that from?
That was Jackass, the movie.
Oh yeah. When he goes in there,
Knoxville dresses up like the old man and starts shoplifting. Hey man, what's wrong with you? The shopkeeper's just getting pissed at him as he keeps stuffing things in his pants. That's all me. That's all me, man. Man, you're old. You should know better. And they finally throws him out. And he's like, damn it. I was Lon Chaney's lover. Then go back and love him.
Go back and love him, okay? It was actually Lon Chaney Jr. that was the Wolfman. I didn't realize there was two of them. Junior, dude. This is one thing I would never name my kid. Like fucking Kevin Porter Jr. That sounds so fucking lame, dude.
It seems like narcissistic behavior when you get a lot of juniors in the
My dad was a junior, but thankfully he didn't name me a junior. He broke that fucking curse. Well, the alcoholism curse, though, remained. Thanks, Dad. I'm a raging alcoholic, dude.
What did I get for my birthday? Crippling depression.
Whiskey and shame, dude.
Yeah! Where were we? Oh, yeah. Baroness hops in her Rattler. Shows herself doing what she does best, which is... normally she handles the intelligence end for Cobra, but this time it also shows her secondary ability as a dedicated fighter pilot. She takes off in that Rattler and starts cruising along the sky, firing shots at the Joes from her fighter. She looks like she has a pair of them that are flying back up. Interesting that the episode didn't use that as a vehicle to introduce the dedicated flying ace for Cobra, Wild Weasel. But you will see him later on.
They had to hold some back, dude. I mean, you can't just like show your cars all at once.
Yeah, maybe it was too much to introduce too soon. They believed in pacing or something like that.
Yeah. Like, we're going to pace the shit out of this fucking rollout.
The Rattler toy
You know how much money we're going to make?
The Rattler toy did come with Wild Weasel as the vehicle driver, though. And I like him because he's kind of a Red Baron-esque character.
Yeah.
Baron-esque, not Baroness.
Baroness from Transylvania.
But he's got, he never takes his helmet off, and he's got the cool fighter pilot helmet with the mask and everything.
Nice. I can't say I'm like too well versed in that character yet.
You'll see him. He's the foil for Ace, the G.I. Joe's fighter pilot. So some of those characters always have to have a rival, and he's Ace's rival.
Hell yeah.
He wears a bright red flight suit and helmet. He's cool.
Well, anytime you call yourself Ace, I don't know. I like that, dude. It's like in Japanese wrestling, they call like whoever's like the top star, like the best wrestler, is like the ace of of that company or whatever. Go Ace, go Ace.
Funny, given what Aces did to their entire naval fighter division during the Second World War.
What did they do, Dallas? What did they do?
Shoot him to pieces and then spat him back out all over the southern Japan island.
Go Ace. Go Ace.
Yeah, we were saying the same thing when we were frying Tokyo.
Frying Tokyo, dude. Where did Godzilla come from? You're welcome, fucking Japan. We gave you Godzilla, dude.
Exactly. You just give us another thing that destroyed nation.
You killed our nation.
Yeah, but how much money did you make for those movies?
We make $2 billion annually from Godzilla licensing. Okay, thank you, America. I apologize.
But then we cut to the Cobra headquarters out in the desert. Roadblock and his new friend, whose name escapes me.
Annie. We're calling her Annie. I know it's our name.
Annie. Good enough. Okay.
No, actually, don't use that name.
Oh.
Don't use that name, Dallas. We can't use that name. No. That chick on G.I. Joe's way hotter.
Dolly. Okay.
Dolly.
She talks like Dolly Parton anyway.
Sure. Good call.
Anyway.
That was a close one. It was really close.
No explanation needed on the podcast. If you know, you know.
No comment.
But they have a convoy of trucks, red semi-trucks with gray trailers.
Yeah, it looked oddly familiar.
And
Like
a
the
big
one that's sitting right there.
Yeah, the one that happens to be sitting on the table right now. And the animation model just looks so damn familiar. I can't figure
can't
out where
pinpoint
I've
it.
seen a flat front Freightliner.
I don't know, man. I mean, great writing, right? Great animation.
It was a good use of what they had on hand,
Sure.
I guess.
Sure.
But this funny enough, his name in Japan is Convoy.
Optimus Prime?
Uh-huh.
Convoy?
Yep.
Dude, that's so lame. That's such a lame name. Convoy? Really?
That they kept the name from the Diaclone line. That's a discussion for Transformers.
Okay,
anyway.
fair enough.
But yeah, it shows Destro saying, "Oh, when we gather all the pieces of the Weather Dominator, we will reassemble it and rule the world. Cobra supremacy." You know, the typical villain banter. And he's like, "And I maintain my capture of 2 of the enemy." And he's looking at Duke and Snake Eyes still sitting in the game room. And Cobra Commander takes a small issue with this. He's like, "I think you mean we." "Oh, yes, of course, my dear Cobra Commander."
Didn't fucking sound like that, Destro.
Yeah, Destro's always tried to pull the fucking rug out.
He doesn't like Cobra Commander, dude.
He sees Cobra Commander as pure profit. He commands his own damn army. Mars Industries is basically a pseudo-military organization anyway.
The candy bar company?
No, Military Armament Research Syndicate.
Okay, I thought you were talking like Mars candy bars. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
what?
it. It's a
They go fight wars, dude.
yeah. You'll see him
Who do you think was in Ukraine this whole time, dude?
every once in a while. You'll see him in the cartoon a little bit later on, but you'll see Iron Grenadiers, which are Cobra or are Destro soldiers.
Yeah. Yeah.
They kind of have a very German-esque appearance to them, even more so than the typical Cobra Trooper, which is closer. Their helmets are more Soviet in style.
Okay.
I think they were supposed to be kind of a clue in for the Soviet Union,
Makes sense. Yeah, it's Cold
the
War.
height of the Cold War at the time.
Yeah. Got to include the Soviets in your
Yeah,
cartoon about U.S. propaganda, Dallas.
Destro soldiers are very fancy dressed. They've got overcoats, dress uniforms, and cool visored mask, and
Nice.
they got these helmets that look very German.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's got a few characters like Metalhead and things like that fall under his command. They're cool. They're cool characters individually, but yeah, Destro doesn't really need Cobra Commander. He just sees Cobra Commander as a means to an end for profit.
Yeah.
Because Destro's sole motivation is greed.
Makes sense, Once you become Destro on the level of Destro, a Cobra Commander, Elon Musk, you become greedy as fuck. And,
I would.
They wanna take over the world, dude.
In his spare time, if Elon Musk puts on like a shiny visor and a helmet
I would.
and walks around, now I will do my best to use Grok to take over the world.
SpaceX will command you.
SpaceX.
That is a good one.
Cobra Elon.
Elon Musk is here to fight you, Donald Trump. Hey, what you got doing over here, huh? Pop, 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 pop. Fucking takes over, dude. Just becomes president, just like that, dude. Dude, Cobra Commander, Elon Musk, dude. Make it happen.
You named me after a fucking math equation. No wonder I'm fucked up.
What's the math equation?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not good at math.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm dumb as shit about math, so I was like, wait a minute, my mind goes blank. Like, I don't
Haven't you
even
ever
know.
seen a son's name? It's like XEOY or something like that.
I don't know. Once we got into algebra and shit,
I mean, the dude's the poster child for autism.
I tapped out. Yeah, he is. I think we mentioned that on the podcast before. It's a recurring bit now.
If autism was an actual person,
If autism was an actual person, be Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You think about all these rich motherfuckers. Yeah, dude. Back in the day, dude, those people would become fucking supervillains, and they'd fight the world, dude. Or they become superheroes.
I think Jeff Bezos is actually trying to be a supervillain. He already looks like Lex Luthor.
I think he is, dude.
He like my parents said I could become anything, so I became Lex Luthor.
He's like, I assumed all the money through paperback books, and I was able to take over the world.
But
Thanks, Mom.
And Destro reveals to Cobra Commander that they just need the third piece that they can acquire at the roof of the world, also known as the North Pole.
Yeah, the top of the world, or what do they call it?
The roof of the world.
The roof of the fucking world, that's right. It's only the name of the fucking episode, Kevin.
Yeah, battle at the roof of the world.
The battle on the roof of the world, ladies and gentlemen.
But they make their way out there, and the Joes have somehow caught wind of this as well, and they've employed I'm skipping over something. Snake Eyes and or not Snake Eyes, Spirit and Storm Shadow.
Oh yeah.
They find out that if they use the air in the box for the Weather Dominator part that they were both seeking, they can use it to breathe long enough to get blown out of a blowhole in the tidal caves, which actually works flawlessly.
Oh yeah. No, it makes sense, dude. Like you just, you're not gonna dip
Just
under
go
that
where the water takes you.
You're gonna be hitting rocks and shit. You know how fucked up you would be from that, dude? You'd be so fucked up if you got swept away in that fucking current.
They got out unscathed.
Yeah. Joe Logics, bro.
But they make it out, and Storm Shadow, Spirit's preparing to fight again, but Storm Shadow says, no, you saved my life, so I will let you go in peace. Which, once again, between those two, a lot of honor.
Yeah. Dude.
So he lets Spirit walk and lets him have the peace, which I'm sure Cobra Commander would have been thrilled about if he knew. I don't care about your stupid honor.
You should have killed him.
Shoot him in the back once it's turned.
You work for me, Cobra.
He is the personal bodyguard. But they make their way out, and that's around the point that the Joes find out that, hey, the battle's clearing up here, and the island's starting to blow apart. So the dragonflies land. Wild Bill picks up Spirit.
This is where Wild Bill comes in.
Yeah, he's like, hey, that guy's probably got whiskey. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw, buddy! Get on in this helicopter right here. Go! Take a shot. Take a shot.
Spirit was
go,
like,
go, go.
Are you okay to fly, my friend? Of course I am. You get in the helicopter. I'm all right. I had some bad Chinese.
He's like, hey, you want some of this fire water, don't you? Storm Shadow, come on.
I'm not drunk. I had some bad food. I'm sick.
I went to the Chinese food restaurant. I ordered a nice little plate and had my bottle of whiskey in my coat. And I kept taking swigs off it, and I kept eating those noodles. I got sick at the table, and I threw up it all. Those poor little Chinese women had to clean it all up.
Food poisoning.
I had to pay for the people next to me because I fucking got it all over them, too. Yeehaw!
I crashed a fucking dragonfly in the parking lot.
He takes the dragonfly to go to get Chinese food. And he crashes it.
This little Chinese person working behind the counter. You see out the parking lot. A helicopter just slams down and wipes out a bunch of cars.
He just gets out of the fucking helicopter, dude.
I'm hungry.
He stumbles into the fucking Chinese restaurant. Everybody's like, oh my god, dude, you killed people.
Is the buffet still open? I gotta be at the island of no return in like 20 minutes.
Oh, guys, hey, Duke, I crashed another dragonfly again. And I think I took out a couple bystanders.
There's a bicycle bent up around the main gun.
I need help, Duke.
I need help.
Duke all shows up. He's all just plastered at the table, eating Chinese food, dude. Because he starts crying. I need to turn my life around, Duke.
My father hit me.
I want to be like you, Duke.
You know what it's like to live every day looking like General Custer?
Look at me, Duke. I look like Custer. Duke's just like, all right, calm down, Wild Bill.
That Native American feller's been giving me dirty looks.
That fucking Storm Shadow guy keeps looking at me. How about you want to fucking fight, motherfucker? That's Shipwreck comes in. He's like, oh well, Wild Bill, we're gonna have to clean this mess up.
For the record, we totally believe that this is the shit that goes on with Wild Bill off camera while we're watching the episode.
Oh yeah, it's proven, dude.
These are canon events.
This is our reality, dude. Nobody can fuck with our reality. Like, Wild Bill is a raging alcoholic. Shipwreck is a functioning alcoholic. It handles his shit, but Wild Bill's about ready to get kicked out, dude. Sorry, guys. He's on the fence.
Wild Bill's like 3 strikes in. Duke's just really forgiving.
Yeah, Duke's just so cool, dude. He's just like, Wild Bill, I remember you back in college, dude. They all went to, like, school together or something. I don't fucking know.
You need to fix your shit, man.
Yeah, dude. This is the 3rd dragonfly. You've killed 10 people.
You know how much the taxpayers have to pay for that fucking thing?
Too much. Too much. I'm sorry, Duke. I'll be better.
I'll be better.
All right, let's take you home. They takes him home. And he wakes up in the morning. Wild Bill's all gone. He's not another bender. Yeah.
Where the hell is he? Yeah. Oh, damn it.
6 a.m. in the morning, dude. His first thing in the morning, dude. Picks it up in bed. Boom. Right to his fucking lips. A little fire in the sky.
Listen to Journey flying that like, wheel in the sky keeps on
turning. He's like, honey, you stop at 7-Eleven to get some fucking... Hill goes down, the landing crashes immediately.
Busts the tail off on the side of the building. Oh, damn it. Maybe if I leave it here, no one will know it was me.
He gets up. Duke, it happened again. Fuck you, Wild Bill.
They won't know. That could be anyone's dragonfly. Meanwhile, on the side of the cockpit, it says Lieutenant W.S. Hardy.
Wheels in the sky keep on turning. Don't stop believing.
But they make their way to the roof of the world, also known as the North Pole. They bring out their ice guy, Snow Job. Snow Job is his name. He's pretty cool. I mean, he only does one thing, and he doesn't work in every environment like most other Joes do. Yeah, well, but he's good at what he does.
There's this snow episode. He shows up.
Yep, snow episode. He shows up, and they get to work on trying to get the laser core that's been had fallen in some kind of cave formed by natural hot springs that don't exist in the Arctic. But
that don't exist in the Arctic. That's funny.
But they make their way down there, and the Joes recover it, and that's when 3 Rattlers show up, because apparently the Baroness has flown a fighter jet similar to an A-10 Thunderbolt from the South Pacific all the way to the North Pole.
Yeah, I mean, that could totally work out, right? I don't know, dude.
They don't have the fuel for that.
Okay, that makes sense.
No fighter has the fuel for that.
All right, fair enough. Joe Logic again comes into play.
I'm going to assume, because the Cobra snake-headed ship flies out there too with Destro and company on board. So I'm guessing that she probably landed it on that and fueled up. It's not shown on camera, but that's just what I'm going to assume happened.
All right, I'll take it, dude. I'll take it. Yeah, makes sense to me, dude. Makes sense to me.
They
made a pit stop, dude.
They immediately get to work shooting the hell out of everything, and that's when the Joes are... This becomes an impromptu game of fucked up hockey, where they're shooting at the perpetual energy generating nuclear laser core with laser rifles.
Yeah, it makes sense. While skating across the ice.
Yeah, they attach skates to the bottom of their boots, and they begin shooting at this thing, spinning it, sending it all around, and it goes back and forth between them, and Cobra for a little bit, and someone shoots a ice ball behind Spirit, and Spirit nearly gets smashed by a bunch of falling ice. But at the last minute, he's tackled by Storm Shadow, and who saves his life. And Storm Shadow says, we are even now. When next we meet, we'll be enemies, just to basically let the audience know what the score is between those two. But, Storm Shadow's probably the only person in that organization with a decent personality.
Right. Yeah, he's pretty level-headed. He doesn't drink whiskey, dude. Wild Bill.
Him and Firefly seem to be the only two in that organization that never fail.
Yeah. Wow.
And they get called on the least to do stuff, probably because they never fail. Firefly's just a pyromaniac and a saboteur. Mm-hmm. And Storm Shadow usually gets sent to steal things, which he's a ninja. He's perfect for that. Yeah,
dude. I think the ninja characters are the best. I mean, Snake Eyes.
The ninja characters are just freaking cool.
Yeah.
That was one thing that was always cool about G.I. Joe was the ninjas.
Yeah, dude.
And the martial artists and all that cool shit that was factored into that.
I remember playing a Shinobi back in the day, dude. You ever play that video game?
Oh, is that the one where you're like running from tree to tree and stuff?
Shit like that.
You could like bounce off branches and stuff.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Like Ninja Gaiden was another one.
There were a lot of those old NES games I used to influence like the stories that I'd play out when I was playing with my G.I. Joes.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Like I told you, that game Jackal, where you drive the Jeep.
Yeah. That game's fucking hard. It's like, I had to like retry it like 10 times, dude, before I was actually, because you fuck up so much on that thing.
Yeah. It was a difficult game.
I was starting to get through. I got through the first gate.
It's weird though, because I picked it up again as an adult playing it. And I was like, that's a lot harder than I remember. Well, I was like 4 years old the last time I played this, and I had it down fine. I don't know, 4-year-old brain versus adult brain.
Well, it's like you just got to learn the patterns.
Yeah.
Just once you start learning the patterns on it, then
that's how you
beat NES games.
That's how I got good at Ghosts and Goblins too.
Which one, the NES or the
NES one?
Yeah, I never played the NES one. Well, actually, no, I have. I think it's the NES one that's like fucking dog shit, right? Like, isn't that the one that's considered dog shit?
I had fond memories of it. The music.
The arcade one's pretty fun, I thought.
I had played the arcade one too. They had one at El Ranchito and Zilla.
Yeah, that was a fun game. I've gone back and played that one on emulators and stuff, and yeah, fucking any sort of like emulate fucking old school game, dude.
They were cool. They had that cool polyphonic music too, which it lives in my head rent free to this day.
Yeah,
I can hum the tunes to God knows how many NES games.
Yeah, a lot of times I'll put on like, music from video games and shit. Go listen to the Sonic the Hedgehog fucking soundtrack, or Super Mario, or like Zelda, or whatever, dude. Streets of Rage.
Zelda had a very memorable theme too.
Ninja Turtle ones were always fun.
Yeah, God, that was the sound of every like Saturday morning for a long time. I could remember.
Yeah.
We had that game. That was a fun one.
Yeah, I've been trying like every weekend, dude. I try to treat it like, because like, dude, I'll shout them out on here, dude. There's a Saturday Morning Simulator. It's it's on YouTube. So everybody that's listening, go subscribe to this guy's page, dude. He does a 9-hour block of cartoons and does like a Saturday Morning Simulator, and he has a whole storyline built around it. And it's like super cool, dude. And I don't remember what I was gonna say about it, but like just like, oh yeah. So what I do is I put that on. And then I got all these emulator ROMs that I downloaded on my computers. I'll just sit there and play on, because I can use like my PS5 controller.
It's like going back to the 1985.
Pretty much, dude. I'm just like, get a bowl of cereal, dude. Wake up on a Saturday.
I should try that this weekend.
I know technically it's competition, but his show starts at like because we're on West Coast, but it's like 6 in the morning Eastern, but starts at 3 o'clock on our end. But I have watched the entire 9-hour block through a work one day.
You scroll it back and just start your day from the start and just let it run in the background.
Well, it's like, dude, he does it all, dude. He's got the commercials in there, and like he does like CBS Storytime Hour, which is always like, he plays it like an actual block would have played out. Because like back in the day when it, like, 6 o'clock in the morning, CBS Storytime would be on.
That's so cool.
It was like the first thing that aired like once the TV channel came back on air or whatever. Mm-hmm. Especially on like a Saturday or a Sunday, dude. Like I remember watching, and there were always like kind of shitty cartoons. They were never that good. But like, it's kind of nostalgic
out
to
there
watch them.
Younger than the age of 35, TV actually did turn off in the evening.
Yeah,
like you couldn't just turn on any channel. They'd play the national anthem and then programming would end for the evening.
Unless you had cable, and then you were okay. But like, I mean, yeah, anybody that didn't have cable, which I did for a lot of my childhood, like we didn't have cable.
We didn't either. It was too expensive.
Yeah, dude, same here. Like we'd have it for a minute, and then my mom would get rid of it.
Well,
like,
that was
2 months later.
You talk to someone like, especially in like the late '80s and early '90s, someone had cable. That was fucking baller.
It was, dude.
Those people had money.
Yeah, dude, straight. Well, I mean, like my mom, we were able to afford it every once in a while, you know. So I do remember watching wrestling a lot, but like even on that, dude, you could still watch it on like Fox on Saturday. And that's the cool part about that Saturday morning simulator is that they always tag on 2 episodes of wrestling at the very end: a WCW Saturday Night
Oh,
and a
cool.
WWF Superstars episode.
Nice.
Yeah, the one he did last week, the episodes were like literally matched up with like the date of like the day it was released. So I think it was like May 26th. So it was like the same day that these episodes like
This
was there the same
programming
day.
block has been brought to you by autism.
Well, he straight up tells people, he's like, dude, this is not made for children either, dude. He's like, this is just for nerds that are fucking, you know.
that have now become adults.
Yeah, pretty much. Because he does like off-color jokes and shit sometimes. Like he does like he has the one with Roadblock taking the PSA, doing the PSA where he gets out and he gets the electrical line takes off the
Oh,
road.
Mr. Body Massage.
Yeah, dude, shit like that. That type of stuff that you see online with like, you know, G.I. Joe and stuff.
The one with Spirit's really good.
I haven't seen that one.
I'll show you later. That's a good one. But
Yeah, let's go and finish this episode. We're 41 minutes deep, dude. We still got recording fucking podcast in disguise, dude.
20 minutes of that was Wild Bill lore.
We were on track to finish on time, and then we went on that tangent, dude. And then just from there, dude, it's just like it's kind of, you know, riffing it.
I'm starting to think that people show up for the Wild Bill stuff.
I'd like to think so.
And I want my own cartoon deal. The Wild Adventures of Wild Bill.
Yeah, dude, straight up, dude. We'll fucking produce it, dude. Come on, Hasbro, give us a license. Give us a license. But yeah, let's go ahead and finish this episode up.
They're in the roof of the world. They're playing ice hockey with a thermonuclear device by shooting at it with lasers. And that's when it finally gets away with them. They're like, well, maybe we should stop shooting at this thing. We don't want to cause an avalanche. That's what you're worried about?
Right, Lady Jane? What the fuck?
Yeah. I can't throw a javelin. It might cause a avalanche. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd rather take my chances with an avalanche than being fried by thermonuclear fire. But hey, whatever. This
Joe Logic, bro.
This is Reagan's America. Thermonuclear fire's okay.
Yeah, dude.
Just get under your desk. You'll be fine.
Fucking duck under, dude.
Yep. Duck
Throw your
and
hands
cover.
up over your head, ladies and gentlemen. Incoming.
Just as they're bickering over what they should do about this, that's when it gets grabbed by none other than Zartan with the dreadnoughts in tow.
Yeah, which we'd seen them earlier, like climbing up on the side of the mountain and shit.
Yeah.
And like fucking Baroness is like, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, it's like, why don't you just take a jet fighter? Oh, it's Zartan. Okay, he prefers to do things his way.
Yeah, the hard way.
Yeah, the dreadnoughts weren't happy about it. They were complaining that they were cold and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And
right.
Zartan's like, oh, I would have already been up there if it hadn't been for you fools.
He should have just gone by himself.
Then there's a brief moment to reinforce the fact that he doesn't like sunlight. Oh, the Arctic sun. I can't stand sunlight. Turns him blue there for a moment.
Oh yeah, because then he was like, oh, the sun's gonna melt the ice and we must go or whatever. And it was like, dude, global warming does not work that fast.
Yeah, that's not how sunlight in the Arctic works.
No, it's just like a big chunk just falls. And it's like, dude, was it because the sun came out? Shut up, Zartan, you fucking idiot.
Zartan is not a scientist.
No, he's not.
But he does reveal that now he has the laser core, and he informs Destro and the Joes simultaneously. I will hand it over for whoever has the largest bank account. And Destro's looking at him like, this motherfucker.
Bangs his fucking chick, then he fucking fucks him over on the deal, dude.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm sure Cobra Commander would have been thrilled about that. It's like, he should come back to us. And Zartan would probably just kiss ass to get out of the problem, but
Like, well, Cobra Commander, you see.
But it does reinforce the idea that Zartan and his dreadnoughts are mercenaries for hire.
Sure, yeah.
Though they never find themselves on the right side of the fence.
Right?
I know. The Joes probably are like, you can't trust a person who's only loyal to money.
We kind of forgot about Duke and fucking Snake Eyes still being locked up.
Oh!
And then fucking Roadblock. And
Yeah,
the
and
Dolly
Cobra
chick.
Commander's throwing a fit.
Yeah.
Because things are not going his way. And Cobra Commander has an honest-to-goodness meltdown, crash out tantrum. And he takes a chair and throws it through a monitor, and he's like, "Why everybody got to be so fucking stupid?" Oh wait, wrong movie. He's like, "Why is it great men are always surrounded by such buffoonish, useless, lesser creatures?" And that's when a Crimson Guard shows up with a couple Cobra officers, and he's like, "Cobra Commander, your monitor's broken." "No kidding."
I broke it.
And he's like, whoever was the captain of the guard, he shall be punished. Punish him for this. And you can see this Crimson Guard sweating bullets because he was clearly the one in charge.
He's like, "Fuck, dude, I'm getting thrown under the bus right
Cobra
here."
Commander's probably just like, "Hit yourself in the face.
Take the back of your gun.
Break
your
gun
nose.
and break your nose."
Break your nose. Yeah.
One of the Cobra officers is like, "I'll do it."
If it gets me out of work for the next couple days. No, you must work also. I don't want to do with that.
Take phone calls.
Yeah, you gotta take phone calls, dude. Hi, thank you for calling Cobra Commander. This is Zeron. How can I help you? Yes, I'd like to apply for Cobra Commander. Well, we're not taking applications right now. Actually, wait. We just lost 30 of them. Yeah, we need 30 more people. Okay, when can you be here?
Just got mowed down, so when can you come in?
When can you come in? We'd like to schedule a first interview. And if that goes well, we'll schedule a second interview, and you'll meet Cobra and Destro and, like, Zartan, maybe. I mean, Zartan's always around, but he's kind of a dick.
But Cobra Commander goes on, he's like, "Why am I surrounded by such idiots?" The usual villain, self-banter.
Sorry.
But that's around the point where he gets touched on the shoulder, turns around, surprise. I wish I could remember what Roadblock says, but it's escaped me now.
Well, I think, like, Cobra Commander said that line about, like, being surrounded by fools once everybody, like, went away. And that's when, and that Roadblock, I think, walked up behind him and said some shit to him. Like, "Oh, something, 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 me too."
Like, you always say things like that when you're by yourself. But Roadblock immediately picks the Cobra Commander up like he's a doll and walks away with him. Like, "We're going to have some fun."
We're gonna fucking ragtag your ass in this back parking lot here.
That's when one of the snake sculpture opens, and totally not Dolly Parton's inside. And she hops out, and that's when Cobra screams for his guards, and a bunch of Cobra soldiers storm in. And I'm pretty sure they commit a hate crime. Because they force Roadblock down and they just pound him into the ground.
Yeah, that was clearly a hate crime.
Yeah, that felt a little more hateful than it needed to be.
I mean, there was like 5 on fucking 1, dude.
Yeah, they could have like handcuffed him and marched him away. No, they put him on the ground and they stomped and beat on him.
Merciful.
I've seen riots get started because of shit like this.
Yeah. If fucking Roadblock got taken out today in today's United States of America, yeah, dude, riots on the streets, bro.
Baltimore burned to the ground.
We love Roadblock. We love Roadblock. Fuck the police. Fuck Cobra Commander.
All Cobras are bad.
All Cobras are bad.
These people would be patriotic for a change.
USA, USA, USA.
Cobra.
Oh! Scream in people's ears. Hey! What?
But Roadblock gets tossed in the game room with Duke and Snake Eyes, who he's surprised to see. He's like, "Oh, I didn't know you guys were still alive." And they have a moment where him and Duke do the secret handshake. The fist bumping up and down. That was pretty cool.
I thought that was a secret handshake to implicate that he wants to have a 3-way, a 4-way with that fucking chick there, dude.
Like, look what I brought to the party.
I thought they were gonna fucking. I mean, like, typically you separate the men and the women, but not in Cobra Commander's fucking prison.
And Duke's like, "This is the best part about getting captured by Cobra. Trust me, this happened to me during the first miniseries."
Dude, straight up, dude. It straight up fucking did.
But Cobra Commander decides to give him a little entertainment by sending holographic cobras to chase him down, which I don't know how those are a threat, but they apparently are.
Look like fucking T-Rex lasers.
Yeah, T-Rex lasers with Cobra hoods on them.
Looked pretty cool.
Very 80s-esque. That was pretty
80s-esque.
cool.
Yeah, dude. I thought that was pretty cool.
But it sends them on, and then the G.I. Joes are still searching for the Laser Corps, and the Baroness is getting her fighter squadron ready. The Cobras are about to reassemble the Weather Dominator, and that's where the episode ends. To be picked up next week when they have their final showdown over the Weather Dominator.
Yeah, in the Amusement Park of Terror.
The Amusement Park of Terror.
Yeah, we're finally through. Is that season 1 then of G.I. Joe after next week?
I don't think that's all of season 1. I think that's all of the initial
Season
miniseries.
1.1. Yeah, you're probably right.
The seasons of G.I. Joe ran a lot longer than they did in Transformers.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, I'm excited, Dallas. That was a super fun episode, and fuck, dude, I'm extremely high right now. Extremely high. So, I don't know, dude. Wild Bill, dude.
Yeah.
Yeehaw! All right, Kevin Porter, Dallas Baldwin.
Yo, Joe.